Okay.
I'm not ready yet. I need more time.
Road's blocked. Should clear up when the storm is past. Another abandoned town.
Demons. Everywhere. Fangs in the dark.
Ah! He bit me!
Careful! He's a wild one.
What's it to you?
Oswen, hush! This madman just stumbled into town.
Demons spilling from the ruins.
Ruins.
Come, I'll explain. There is evil staring in the ruins to the north. That poor monk back there must have gone inside. Even a holy man like him was driven mad by whatever he saw.
Gotta protect yourself out there.
Could you protect us from whatever is out there? We have...
Evil is gathering strength in those ruins. I will bring it to heal.
Truly? Oh, thank you.
What's that? You say...
Oh, you poor thing.
What's that? You say something?
If Devmir's taking up all the space by the fire, just give him a shot.
Fire's looking good.
A warm hearth.
Fire's looking good.
A warm
The
hearth.
woods around here.
Oh.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh damn, that's pretty sweet. Should I stop there?
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, I feel like when you go down, it's like more like it's gonna get to the higher or the end of the dungeon. Oh, baby, I love you, baby. What? We were here the whole time.
I'm not ready yet.
I like this combo. nothing. We want a huge flash. Well, that's cool.
I'm low on essence.
These dungeons be pretty barren. Better lock them doors and turn the lights down.
I need more time.
Better lock them doors and turn the lights down low. Alright, let's pause for the cause real quick. So, want to do that. Book of the Dead. Book of the Dead. I guess I'd be a mercenary. Does it matter? It's basically the same. Okay. Hey, Loco, how you doing, bro? Thank you, appreciate it. Same thing, I'm just chilling as well. I saw him like, I haven't played a good dungeon crawl in a while, and I kept seeing like advertisements for Diablo 4, and I was like, I'll check it out. I like Diablo 3. It's fun. So, checking out Diablo 4. If you want to play anything, let me know. You're like wanting to like do Arc Raiders or anything. Or if you want to chat, you can jump into the Discord and. I keep reading more and more about space, but I know that's maybe not everybody's favorite topic. But
I'm
I
not
just keep
ready
learning
yet.
more about it. So I'm like, ooh.
You've returned.
Dang right I
The
returned.
old ruins are clear. Your town should be safe now.
Truly. Ha! By the light, you are heaven sent. Oh, I'm so sorry. We haven't any coin to offer. But we have hot stew, good company, and...
Stay for a pint.
Wash out the taste of the stew.
We'd be honored if you'd join us.
To our savior.
Lols. Oh no. You got drugged, homie? I knew it. You never trust the villagers, man. Whenever you show up, man, you just can't trust the villagers, bro. They be eating people or sacrificing them to the devil or... damn it. Tell you, man. As long as I've been playing games. Oh, you played this? Nice. What class did you play? Ah, same. Oh, looked cool.
By mother's blood, by mother's body, so shall you witness her glory before you die. Not ready yet.
Oh, damn.
They're coming! The whole damn village!
Right?
Get up! Get up! We have to fight our way out! There! Take them! May the light preserve us.
Oh, damn, dude. Look at all those dead bodies hanging,
Lost
man.
souls! All of you!
Oh, shit.
You are blessed like us now.
Like,
That was all of them. Light willing.
alright, so are you familiar with, I'm sorry, I'm really super into space these days. Are you familiar with space-time? Like how space-time works? I know, like, the two words together make sense, but if, like, I just am curious if you're familiar with that concept. Okay, so simply, basically think of like space-time like they consider it kind of like a fabric. Like space and time are woven together. So the idea, because there's two separate kinds of relativity, like where time will be perceived differently based on a couple of different factors. And one is special relativity, which is kind of like, the space-time fabric. So basically, like, think about it like this. When you have to move one or the other. So either space moves and time really doesn't, or time moves and your space doesn't. So if you're stationary, time should affect you as normal because time has to go forward. But if you're moving really fast, like light speed, for example, because light speed is supposed to be like the universe's speed limit, then time is going to slow down. So it's like one or the other, right? So it has to go one way. So that's kind of like how it is that when people are like going like light speed or whatever, like it feels like nothing to them, but to people outside, perhaps like time will move as normal. And we can see this like actually like in proof, because like I wasn't aware of this, but it's really cool. Like, so apparently, our watches, the way that they tick, being that we're basically stationary objects on the ground, is going to be different than like airplane pilots, because airplane pilots, when they're up in their planes going hundreds of miles per hour, they're going a lot faster than we are as stationary objects on the ground. So their clocks will tick slightly slower than ours will, but they have like calculations that will auto adjust for that. But think about something even bigger, or something moving even faster and even further away from us. So if you think of something like satellites or things that are like on the International Space Station, like those people time will move slightly slower for them, because for them to keep up with Earth, like if they're trying to, like, let's say they're like a satellite is trying to stay positioned over a specific section of the Earth. While the Earth is like rotating, that thing has to move faster than the Earth, because it has to stay in line with it, but it has to stay like within a certain position, and it's further away. So because it's further away, this distance moving is a lot shorter, but this distance moving is a lot farther, so it has to move faster than we are rotating. So satellites and things like that, like when it's sending like a time to your phone or whatever it may be, it has to like adjust for that time difference because of the relativity of it. Like, and I'm like, that's crazy. Like, just something as simple as being still within Earth's orbit, you know, like, because it's moving faster than we are, they're experiencing time differently than we are. So people who are like on the International Space Station are not, I want to say younger, like, because, you know, but they would be younger than an identical copy of themselves that is standing on Earth, which is really cool. Another thing, the other kind of relativity that can impact time is when time is influenced by gravity, which is really, really cool. So, like, something with more gravity, like, will experience, like, a planet with more gravity will experience time different. Yeah, mass, exactly. Correct. So it's the mass that, because the greater the mass, the higher level of gravity, right? Like, generally speaking. I mean, I'm sure there's lots of other different things, but that's why, like, our sun, you know, if you were, like, standing on the sun, time would move different than if you're standing on the Earth. Even if you're both stationary. Like, so that's, like, an example of, like, the difference in like, gravity, in essence. But it's just, I'm way oversimplifying, but it's like there have been movies that have, like, dealt with that, like, you know, like Interstellar, like, that was really, yeah, exactly. Well, yes, that's also true. Yeah, but if you think about something like as dense as, like, a neutron star or something like that, that would be, well, and it's also kind of like, you know, black holes, like, why, like, you know, even light can't escape a black hole, like, I don't know, black holes fascinate me, because, like, whether you go into them or not, yeah, I mean, again, no, like, I don't, everything is, we kind of pulled it back to our conversation with Paul, like, you know, last night, but, like, everything is basically, you know, it's to what we understand and what, you know, we can theorize, because it's hard to test a lot of things other than some things that we can observe, like that time difference for, like, pilots and people on the space station and stuff like that. That we can, you know, yeah, exactly. I know that ticking clock, right? It's like every time it ticks, it's like a day on Earth or whatever. It's like, that's insane. And that dude that was, like, what, he's on his ship for, like, what was it called? Like, years, like decades, or more than a decade or whatever, on that ship. Years. Sorry, yeah, not days, years. My bad. Yeah, so every time it ticked, it was a year on Earth, and I'm like, that's just insane, because it's like, well, I mean, well, you see what ends up invariably happening, you know, or inevitably happening at the end of the movie, when he finally meets his daughter, who is many years older than him, and she was like a little girl when he left, and it's like, now she's like this renowned, you know, scientist, and they named it, he's like, wow, they named that station after me. No, sir, in all due respect, we named it after your daughter. It's like, oh. It's like, yeah, like, dude, she went on to have a very big, successful life and stuff, but I love that scene in that movie where he meets her at the end. But yeah, it's really, really, really cool. But yeah, that's wild, like, that kind of stuff. And it's like, I was playing No Man's Sky, because I just, like, I really wish, it would be so interesting to see, like, I do wish that, you know, I'm mixing universes now, but like in the Warhammer universe, there are perpetuals, you know, many of the Primarchs have that gene, basically, where, you know, they don't die by age. Like, they can basically continue to live indefinitely if they're not killed. And part of that reasoning, what by the Emperor to create that, was the idea of conquest and less than faster than light travel. like they would need to live long enough to get to the outer reaches of the galaxies and stuff like that to, you know, be able to colonize and whatnot. But it's like, I kind of wish, you know, I wish I was alive long enough or had that ability. Like, and I don't just mean alive long enough. Like, I want to be like alive and in decent health long enough, right? Like, I don't want to, there's no point in being like alive super long, but you're like riddled with dementia and Alzheimer's and you don't even know where you're at or what day of the week it is or whatever else. I mean, like kind of in a solid youthful state, you know, for you know, indefinitely, because I would love to go and just explore and just see the different like planets and stuff and what it's like. And I like games like No Man's Sky and stuff that try to touch on that. I try to get into Starfield. I don't know, like, it's cool. I get people who are like, oh, it's like you know, Elder Scrolls in space, and that's like, sort of, you know, like, I don't know, maybe I need to give it another shot, or I need to play it a little bit more. I just felt like the issue that I ran into, and this is like a weird problem to have, the gunplay didn't feel supernatural, like not supernatural, but super or very natural to me, and it didn't feel like all that exciting. And maybe I've been ruined by games like, you know, Doom, or even to another extent like Arc Raiders or whatever the other, you know, like the games that have like kind of a different feel. It's not that it was bad, I just was kind of like bored, and I don't really want to feel that way. Like I like, that's why I kind of like No Man's Sky, is that it's very like it's very like engaging with, like, you know, you got your little rocket pack, you got your little, like, you know, phaser or taser or whatever, but then you can hop into your ship and then, you know, go zooming around on the planet or into space, and then you can have, like, you know, space battles, but then you can also have, you know, like, you know, battles with, like, you know, random monsters that you find on the you know, on the planets, and it's just like there's a lot of like going back and forth, whereas like, I don't know, it just, I don't know. Maybe I need to give Starfield another shot. I just was kind of bored by it, so I'll have to think about it. Anyway, but
Madman, those heretics drugged me after I returned from the ruins. Just like you. I came to my wits and escaped. Tried to get inside the chapel, but it was locked and...
rip.
What manner of evil is this? Petals? Of blood?
They must have fed them to me.
A blasphemous ritual. How did they learn this? Perhaps the answer lies in the chapel. They kept it locked up for a reason. The key might be on that woman who was leading them.
So, if you watch that introductory scene for like how Lilith was summoned and stuff, like, I like stuff like that. It's really cool, like, and I like seeing like their advertising. I think it's like Shadows of the Fallen or whatever. It's like a kind of like a Souls clone. A lot of people said it was like a, you know, spiritual successor to Dark Souls, but like a lot of people said absolutely not. It's you know, garbage, etc. But they keep like, you know, showing off like parts, like scenes of it and stuff, like the knight versus, you know, like a goddess, and now they're doing the Diablo 4 trailers for the like with the paladin versus Mephisto, which is really cool. Or Mephisto, whatever. Like it's all like that kind of stuff is really, really cool to me. Like, I wish I could watch like movies like that. Like, the games are cool, like I really like it, but I don't always have a lot of time for it. So it's like, I wish I could just watch the movie of it, if they would make a really good animated movie with like that kind of like style. But I don't know.
once I was fed. Is this real?
Shameful. Our Father has granted you a path to salvation. And yet, you stray from it at every opportunity. You drink and gamble. You covet and steal. Shameful.
Sin is their birthright.
Lilith about to show up and fuck some people's lives up.
My children. The lords of hell are coming to devour our world. Salvation lies not in the light, but in you.
Yeah, okay. We're just gonna believe Lilith. Sure.
The faith has taught you to deny your heart's desire and turned you into a prisoner within yourself. Break the chains and discover who you were meant to be. Break the chains and be beautiful in sin.
Yeah, okay.
Resist! Resist her temptation! Vani, it's me. I brought your child into this world.
Rip. Damn.
They have awakened, Mother.
Sure, as soon as I'm done with this,
First of many. Go to the dry steps and continue your preparations. Now, our true work begins.
You came to thank the light.
alright. Hit me, bruh. Can I watch it on stream, or is it acceptable for streaming? Ooh, interesting. Alright, I'm bringing it over here. There we go. Okay. Oh man, the Astartes are really cool. That's a good depiction of the size difference between humans and Astartes. And Primarchs are even bigger than them. Dude, I asked, I'm not sure if you saw, I put it in the Blueflix request chat to add the Blood Angels series, Angels of Death, because you have to have like Warhammer Plus, and it's like, I don't know, man, I can't do another subscription. So I was like, if you can get it, cool. But yeah, it's a really cool animated series. Get him! Nice. Respectfully, like, those guys stood zero chance. Yeah, that's very true. So apparently these guys are psychers. Ooh. Ooh, so close. Oh, you buddy owes you a freaking beer, bro. Ooh, rip. Bam. Ooh, nasty. Dude, it's awesome. But I mean, like, I gotta be honest, like, the space, like, the you know, just a quick pause, like, one of the things I truly love about Warhammer is just that kind of, like, over-the-top coolness. It's expected by, like, yeah, that's amazing. It truly is. It really, truly is. That's really special. This is fantastic. But, like, this kind of over-the-top cool is so expected of Space Marines. Like, it's, like, if this were, like, I'm not meaning to shit on it, you know, because it's got its place in popcorn flicks, whatever. But, like, it makes, like, recent Fast and the Furious movies look like the first Fast and the Furious movie. Because, like, the first Fast and the Furious movie was not, like, insane. It wasn't, you know, shooting a car into space. It wasn't, you know, Vin Diesel punching a nuclear missile or whatever the hell it was. Like, that kind of nonsense. You know, but it does stuff to that level, but makes it, like, believable because of how awesome, you know, and over the top Warhammer is. Like, they don't pretend to make it like, oh guys, we gotta be like really, it's like, no, these Astartes were literally genetically designed to be as badass as they are. Like, they are meant to be, like, basically, like, peak, you know, like, and beyond that. Like, if they go through, there's a process called the Rubicon Primaris, where basically, like, they cut out, like, chunks of your body and replace it with, like, a bunch of other stuff that, like, takes you to an even higher level. And that's when people become ultramarines. And apparently the process has a really high failure rate. Like, they lose them, you know, Astartes, like, left and right. And these are, like, peak, you know, creations, basically. But there's even higher levels than with Ultramarines. But yes, to pull back to this, I'm gonna click play. But it's that cool. Like, it's like what that scene we just saw is not even like, oh man, those guys are like super special Space Marines. They're just that good. Space Marines are just that cool. Yeah, this is really cool. This is really cool, man. I'm glad you shared this with me. I love stuff like this. So I'm guessing that what that is a servitor, which is like an AI combination, or they might have a different name for them. But they're basically able to jack into, like, computer systems. They have a version of that in the secret level. They're carrying him around in a coffin, like a super, like, you know, and he activates the final switch and stuff. But dude, no. This isn't. That's not. No, there's no way. That's not who I think it is. Or that's not who no way. No. I mean, he's missing the right parts, but... Dude, one guy made this. That's fucking incredible. Oh, man. Oof. Oof. Wow, that was super effing cool. So you said this guy was contacted by Amazon, and what, it fell through or something,
Not while I'm
or?
in town.
Looking for the town priest. He stopped sending tithes, and I came to find out as I neared the village. I sensed darkness around the ruins. Foolishly, I took shelter in Nevesk and ate there. You collapsed inside. I thought that I dragged you here and put this cursed place. What happened to you?
I saw a vision. A horned demon. She said the lords of hell are coming.
Dang.
She
How
wanted
long
to
ago
help
was it?
the people survive.
Help them.
She called them her children, and they welcomed her like a mother.
Mother. No. It cannot be.
I must report to the cathedral.
Listen,
Oh jeez.
there is a
Damn.
hermit to
Rip.
the northeast. A man of questionable loyalty, but he knows of the forbidden. He might be useful to us.
Bring him to the cathedral in Kiovashad, and you will be in the light's favor.
Well, either way, that was really, really cool, and I'm glad that you shared it with me. Thank you. Much appreciated. Because that kind of content is, like, really cool. I've just been doing, like, lots of, like... Is this another one? The teaser of what?
I cannot do that here.
Oh, the second one? Oh. Oh, nice. That's cool. Yeah, I'll check it out.
I'm out of essence.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure, especially with everything kind of going on right now with Warhammer, I'm sure whatever they, like, got developing, they want to make sure it's, like, absolutely, like, top tier, like, you know. I can imagine there being just a lot of pressure on that, so.
pests.
But hey, you know what? If it takes a little bit longer, but it's actually badass like that was, I'll wait as patiently as I can. Yeah, you could definitely tell that that first one that you showed me was a work of passion, you know, true love for the content.
I'm not ready yet.
Bro, did you not... When you said apparently there's another movie thing on YouTube called Angels of Death. Bro, it's a series. I said I went on well, I guess you could watch. There's an Angels of Death series or something. It is on Warhammer Plus, but I asked Paul to upload it on Blueflix, so I'm hoping he does. But I saw a little bit of it. I saw like a stare down between the Blood Angels and the Death Watch, which is crazy. So like the Blood Angels, who are whose Primarch I believe is Sanguinus, they have in their gene seed this compulsion. Well, there are chapters, within the group that have different like things, but basically like they consume blood, and they have, it's called the Red Thirst. And by doing that, it helps them to fight off this compulsion called the Black Rage. And if you give in to the Black Rage, then they basically like go insane, like just and so, but by sticking together with their like other fellow brethren, they're able to kind of like lean on each other and like support each other when one of them is going down that path of the Black Rage. And so like and like the Death Watch are considered some of the most deadly, if not the deadliest, faction within the Marines, because they do like the worst stuff. Like they have to do like the dirtiest jobs out there. So like I'm gonna probably mispronounce it, but there's something called Terminatus or Terminatus. When it is deemed that a planet no longer serves the Imperium the way that they need to serve the Imperium, or it becomes more inefficient cost-wise, like human capital and resource capital, all that stuff, for them to save that planet, but they can't give that planet over to the enemy, they can use Terminatus, which is basically nuke the planet into oblivion, like destroy the planet. And there are different ways that they can do that. They can send torpedoes or missiles at it. They can go like they can go and release basically like a biological contagion that's like an ultra mega virus that literally destroys anything living, and it can do it within a matter of like seconds. But you know, and there are a lot of other ways that they could do Terminatus. But like, if it has been deemed that is the course of action, it's usually the Death Watch that can carry it out. So like the Death Watch is the one that has to go in and do all the hardest shit, all the dirtiest jobs. Because like, so there is a race in Warhammer called the Tyranids, and the Tyranids are basically, they use biological matter to expand themselves. So they consume like anything that they can basically get their hands on biologically. And so it makes them practically unstoppable. Like, it's really, really, really hard. So there was a very famous, I believe it was an Inquisitor. I can't remember the name right now. But there's basically an Inquisitor that said, hey, the only way to stop the Tyranids from like expanding and to stop this wave of Tyranids just absolutely destroying all of our planets. Gosh, I'm blanking on the name of this specific moment, but his plan, this Inquisitor's plan, was was an Inquisitor? I'm pretty sure it's Inquisitor. Was we need to do Terminatus to like all the planets in their way between them and us. And that way they will not have enough biological material for them to move forward and to attack us. Basically, we will kill all of their food supply, even if it means nuking hundreds or more, or I think it was hundreds or thousands of planets between them and us. And basically that transpired. It was like one of the single largest, if not the largest, like cullings of human life in Warhammer. Yeah, particularly for the human side, which is like really, really, really crazy. It's like, hey, this nasty like enemy is so deadly, is so bad, is so like unstoppable, you know, that comedian that they contact with the Tyranids are what started the space race and then end the cycle war. Yep. It's really, everything is so interwoven in that and Games Workshop has done a really good job of like greenlighting a lot of like really interesting lore. And there's like, oh man, I'm trying to remember the name of it. Is it exegesis? There are like, basically there's like 3 different levels. There's the level of the narrator, there's the level of a person telling a story, and then there's like the level of some like what people are feeling at the time. Like, and basically it's like there are a lot of like conflicting stories at the bottom level. And so like a lot of people are like, oh well, this is lore, but it's not lore, because there are like 2 conflicting stories about it. You know, like they're like for example, like what the Emperor means to people. Like, for the Emperor, many people think, oh, the Emperor is like this guy that like, you know, is like God to man, and you know, is and some people worship him like a deity, whereas, you know, he makes a lot of fucking mistakes, a lot of miscalculations, because he's so hyper focused on his own objectives, which is just crazy stuff. But yeah, exactly. I mean, it's yeah. Well, I mean, that's exactly. It's like, how do you stop something that can consume basically any biological matter to expand their race, and you know, it's and just goes to planets and just consumes everything. Like, and it's like, well, hey, nuke all the planets, or you know, terminate all the planets, and then that's the way you beat it. It's like, it's crazy stuff. But I love it. I love the series. I think it's really, really cool stuff. Well, hello, whoever's watching. Appreciate you. We were just talking Warhammer, even though we're playing Diablo. I don't know. I do really like. I like Diablo as well. Like I think. I don't know. As a believer myself, I do think that there's material and content that people can have different feelings about and should and shouldn't be used or whatever it is. But like, I'm a believer in also like that a faith that can't stand up to questioning is not a faith I want. So, like if somebody is like saying like, hey, I think that, why does God do this, or why are demons like that, or why, like I'm just curious about that stuff too. And so when I see stuff like this, like games like this that deal with like angels and demons and stuff like that, like I don't consider it something that's like, oh, it's I don't know, sacrilegious or anything like that. I think it's like, oh, this is like an interesting this is someone's interpretation of and a fictional story using the context of angels versus demons. This has been done a million times.
I need more time.
Like I personally, that's why I like movies that are about like, like scary movies, especially if they're about like demons or anything like that, because they are, to me, more scary than like somebody, chasing after somebody with an axe, or with a, with a mask on or whatever. It's like, yeah, like I like that kind of stuff. It's very interesting to me. Because it's like, I don't know, it's creepy in that, like, I know it's not real, but it's like, but could it be? Like, could something like that really happen? I don't know. Like, it's just like otherworldly stuff. Stuff that we can't grasp, or understand, but...
What are you hiding back here?
Short fangs, young, freshly turned, an easy kill, further south than the others. They're spreading.
Almost sounded like Alan Rickman. Potter. Harry Potter.
If you're going to trespass into my home, rifle through my things, then at least have the decency to join me for supper. I'm bloody hungry.
I would give him a nice hearty Ewan McGregor. Hello there.
That's quite the story.
I wish it wasn't true, but it is. Why did I have that vision?
Thank those friendly villagers. They gave you the blood of Lilith.
The blood of a demon.
Not just any demon. The daughter of hatred. The mother of sanctuary. She was banished ages ago. But this world is her creation. It was prophesied she would come back.
What does she want?
That's the question. Sanctuary has always been trapped amid the eternal conflict. A war between angels and demons. But Lilith serves neither side. She has her own plans for us.
And me? Am I corrupted?
Not sure yet. But you two share a connection. What will you do about it?
Use it. Find out what she's after.
Good. Then we're in this together. Rest while you can. Then we'll start in Kyovashad. If we can't stop Lilith, we'll all be damned. This close to the city, Lilith's evil is spreading.
Well, hello there. I see them down there.
Never thought I'd live to see all this.
out of essence.
Hello.
Hello.
What's up, dude?
Wouldn't have made it without you.
Well, sorry, what are you working on?
So I'm just working on some stuff for stream.
Nice.
So I've been getting back into streaming more.
Yeah.
So I want to actually fix some stuff, and since I'm just kind of here sitting around being bored, I was like, well, I might as well just go ahead and do this.
Well, not that you really care, but be careful about which sounds you use, because some of them will get you region locked if you're doing dual streams like
I
Twitch
don't
plus
do that.
YouTube.
I only stream on Twitch.
Okay.
Yeah. Because
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I'm not ready yet.
Google is incredibly strict on all that stuff, because their platform is usually where it came from in the first place, so they know right away that it's not yours. And then secondly, just it's a good place for other content than YouTube itself. It also only accepts, or sorry, I meant other content than streaming. It used to be a great place for it.
Yeah.
But then when they started using their AI to decide whether or not something is violating or not, it would just basically just straight up ban people with no warning. Like, I was afraid that if I played a game, like maybe even like freaking Mario Kart on there, that I might just get my account banned. And I've had my YouTube account way too long. It's just, for me, the risk is just not worth it. Yeah. Like I have like almost I have over 20 years of data in my YouTube account.
Wow.
And I've only been streaming for like going on 3 years this year.
I'm not ready yet.
Like, I'm not gonna risk
No,
losing
I got you.
20 years of content, you know?
I hear you, brother.
So I get it, and then I know where you're coming from. You're trying to warn me, and I appreciate it, but that's why I was just like, nope, don't worry. YouTube's not one that I'll bother streaming to.
Yep. I haven't found any major benefit to it yet either. Like, I haven't seen anybody like really joining from YouTube, or maybe they are, and I just have no idea.
I don't know how to read any of it.
I don't know either. Apparently, there's like a mod you can get for Streamlabs that will allow you to like have like a fused chat that like will tell you like who's coming from where, or maybe it's already built in. I don't know. But like, I'm just kind of like, well, I'll just do it and see what happens. But every time somebody plays that John Hamm dance thing, it's like, Brand, you're region locked. I'm like, okay, cool.
I'm not ready yet.
What does region lock mean?
Like, it's just saying like the stream is not available in certain regions. It's like,
no, I understand that part, but I mean, because it recognized the audio from it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It's such a weird thing. Such a weird thing.
Yep. So, whatever.
The angel in Arius.
Are you
I'm
streaming
sure
on
you've
there
heard
now?
the Cathedral of
Yeah.
Light babbling about their holy father.
I don't really care.
Well,
like, it
he's
doesn't matter
real.
if it.
An angel walks.
Because I don't
among
even
us,
see anybody from it anyway. So.
and when he learns that Lilith is here, blood will flow. They are ancient enemies. They'll drag the whole damn world into their feud unless we can stop it. Let's not linger. Kiovashad lies just ahead.
I will say, I do think that the image of what angels look like and what demons look like in the Diablo games is really cool.
To enter the city, you must
We have no
first...
time for this.
Yeah, I told you, Lilith is nothing to screw around with. She is.
To enter Kiovashad, you must
scary.
perform a cleansing ritual. Meaningless gesture, but some people...
Just let him through, lad.
I've tried for years.
Fine.
I'll meet you in some.
Take a piece of holy cedar wood from the shrine and inscribe it with the sin which troubles you. Then cast it into the brazier. As the fire burns the wood, so too will the light burn away your sin.
Pride.
Good. You must feel as though a great welcome to...
Well, a man that old has lived through some dark.
So, what did you write on a little piece of wood? Something about hubris or pride, perhaps? Well, it matters little, I suppose. I'm off to the dry steppes in search of that pale man from your vision. I must know what party, but first I need you to retrieve something of mine while I finish my negotiations. A merchant in the center of the city has it. Just tell him There was a prophecy, yes. It foretold the rise of the primevals, the return of Lilith and Inarius. Inarius adopted the prophecy for his own selfish purposes. Put it in the Cathedral of Light's gospel, and made it seem like he would be the hero to save us. The Cathedral loves to go on about him. His imprisonment in hell, his valiant escape, his glorious return. But they never mention how being tortured in hell for a few millennia turned you into... sacrificing, summoning demons, honing all the one. Cracked hooves, sway back, cloudy eyes. This poor thing is practically crowbait.
So the old man's finally... Knowing him, he didn't mention if he wants his weapon.
2 gold? Okay.
Wait. The old man sold me this too. He said he didn't need it anymore, but I think he'd want it back all the same.
So how was your New Year?
No charge.
What's up?
How was your New Year?
It was decent. What's it called? We went to, so we live in Atlanta, and there's a national park, state park, whatever, near us, called Stone Mountain. It is the largest Confederate monument in known existence. Yikes. But it is a really beautiful park. So I don't care about the Confederate crap. I just, they carved back when they carved some Confederate generals like Lee and Stonewall Jackson and whatever else, like into the side of the mountain, whatever. It's not even really a mountain. It's just a big stone. Anyway, but it's got a lot of like beautiful hiking trails. It's got a lot of like they even have like playgrounds for kids. They have historical areas. They have a lot of like cool stuff. And we live in the Stone Mountain / Tucker area, and so Stone Mountain is literally like not even a 10-minute drive for us. So we like to take our son, just mine, not my wife who gave birth. Who gave birth to him. No, not hers, mine.
I was gonna say, at least in your particular side, because she's not present.
Yeah,
mine is still appropriate.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, right. I was just like, wait a second. Take my son. Like, we took my son. Like, no, it's our son. But so we did that, and then we take him on walks, and then we took him over to playground where he was so like he's so adorable. Like, he's 2.5 now, or he's gonna be 2.5 later this month, and he is like aggressively social, which is awesome. Like, I love it so much. Like, he like went up to like some stranger kids today, and he was just like, hi, hello. Like, he doesn't have like a lot of like he can ask like a few like things here and there, but like he just really wanted to like talk to. There's like this girl, she was probably like 5, and she came over to, because they had like different sections for different ages, for the equipment, because it's dangerous,
safety and whatnot.
And so like one of the bigger kids came over to his area, which is like 2 to 5, and he was just like so aggressively social, like hi, hello, like tried to talk, and she was cool, she was nice to him, she was just like oh, hello, but I was just really happy because I really want him to be social. Like, I want him to go and make friends and stuff, and then another little girl who is older than him but is about to turn, she's like almost 3, came over and was playing in the park, and Noah went up to her and was like, hi, hello, and like tried to greet her and stuff like that, and she was just like really shy and stuff. And the parents came over because like I was my wife and I were there together, and then they came over and were watching their toddler, and they were like encouraging her to talk back to him, like, oh, say hi with your words and stuff, and she was she said hi back to him, but he was like talking about, like, I mean, he narrates everything. Like, if it's not like something he already knows, he will ask, like, what's that, like everything, like all the time. Like, he just wants to know the name of everything, which is awesome because I'm happy to teach him. But he'll just narrate it. He's like, oh, gray slide, or oh, blue slide, or because he also speaks some Japanese, so he's like, oh, donguri is acorn in Japanese. He'll and it just narrates everything, and the parents, the little girl's parents were like kind of impressed by Noah's like talkativeness, because they were like asking like how old he was, and like does he talk like this with everybody and stuff. And I'm like, ever since my wife and I always joke, like, whenever he takes like a big nap, we always say he upgrades, and that's like how our brain works, right? When we sleep, it like organizes and stuff, but like when you're a growing toddler, it's like that's the time when your brain is kind of like building those synapses, and organizing what you've learned and everything like that. But it's so cool to see nowadays, because he's just always like so inquisitive, and sometimes that gets him in a lot of trouble, which can be difficult in times. But like when I see him out, like with in public and seeing how he interacts with people and, you know, how much he's talking. And it's just really cool because, you know, it seems like he's doing well communication wise. And it may not seem this way. And I think I shared this story with you before, but like growing up, I had a speech impediment. And like my mom used to tell me that when I was little, rather than trying to communicate, I would just hit. And like, you know, it was that my language center, my brain processing wasn't matching my language center. Like the brain was moving too quick and the language center was too far behind. And they went and they did all these like batteries of tests, and they're like, oh no, he's really, really, really smart. Like he's got this, you know, very high level IQ and everything like that, but he needs to see a speech therapist to help bring that area up to match the other things. Because I would go to school and I would be tough. Like the teachers would have difficulty because I wouldn't talk to them, you know, like I wouldn't want to. And I had I think it's a stammer, where basically anytime anybody like interrupted me, like I repeated from the beginning of the sentence, like, and it was just, and it would drive me mad, like insane, like with like frustration when people, anything would interrupt me. It wouldn't even have to be a person interrupting me. It would be, you know, it could be a sound, it could be whatever, and it would just restart the sentence. And of course, if you are another person who's ever communicated with somebody who does that, you would lose your patience for that relatively quickly, because you'd be like, okay, I already know it. I already get to the, you know, like, you know, to the main point, you know. And that was something that I struggled with, you know, growing up communication wise. It's like, you know, it's like, well, if I speak and if I'm interrupted at all, then I get super frustrated about it. So I'd rather not just speak. I'd just rather not speak, you know, kind of thing. And it seems like, you know, Lord, knock on wood, please God, let this continue. But it seems like he doesn't have my issue that I had when I was little. So I'm hoping that continues. I mean, even if he did, it doesn't matter what challenges he has. I'm gonna love that dude's face off, like, just forever and ever. Like, but I just don't. It's nice to not have to have him go through that challenge, you know. Like, of course, he's gonna have a lot of other challenges in life, and especially if we go to Japan, one of my biggest concerns is, you know, he is biracial. They have names for them in Japan. They call them halfies or halves, and for some people it's in vogue, it's cool, it's awesome, it's trendy, it's whatever. And then for other people it's like, oh, you're different than everybody else, so time to ostracize you. And, you know, it can lead to a lot of bullying. So it's like, I don't know how it's going to be. And I mean, shoot, like, just because you're one way or another doesn't mean you're exempt from bullying. Bullying is everywhere. You know, like, growing up, you always, you know, like, I moved around a lot, like, as a kid, like, especially in, like, I think I shared the story before, but I went to like 4 different elementary schools, and there's only 5 years of elementary school. So, like, you know, like, I was always, you know, bouncing around and stuff. So yeah, I was always the new kid, which, you know, new kids can have it tough. But it did kind of sharpen me up, you know, toughen up my resolve and, you know, my wit and, you know, my sense of humor and all that junk. So, but yeah, it's tough because, like, I want my kid to grow up and be strong and all that, and to overcome challenges and stuff, but I also don't want him to experience some of the crap that I had to go through. But I know that that's kind of who I am today, was molded by that, so, or molded me. So I don't know. It's tough, but all that to say, to pull back to your original comment, yeah, it was a good New Year's. It was a fun day. We had a lot of activity, and then we had some good food. We hit up the Chick-fil-A, and then, you know, called it a day pretty much. You know, but yeah. How was your New Year's?
It was good. I just
not while I'm in town.
It was literally just here. I spent my New Year's on Discord, and it was actually really fun.
Oh, nice. So what'd you get up to?
I played a game, like, I had a little bit of money after I was able to get some food. So I decided to spend it on a game, and it's called, Workshop Simulator. And I know it seems like, you know, kind of like another simulator game, but it's just something that was nice and relaxing, so.
Wait, what simulator?
Bookshop. You literally
Bookshop
own a
somewhere?
bookshop.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
You walk around, you literally, like, get all kinds of different, you know, books in your store, and you have all kinds of, you add employees, you can reorganize the shelves, you can repaint the place, so, like, it's like you own a bookstore. Like, the funniest part about the game, though, and this is what ended up selling me on it pretty quickly, because I was watching somebody play it, and I was like, what is this one? And they're like, oh, this is one I was just about to try. And I was like, oh, okay. And after watching them play it for like 2 minutes, I'm like, fucking sold. I'm buying this game, and I need to do this myself.
Nice.
And all the books are like, let me see the best way to put this. You know when you go to the dollar store and you don't get Coke, you get whatever their like off-brand cola thing is. It's like dollar store level.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or kind of like when you look up the same thing that you could find on Amazon, but you find it on Temu, like it's got like all of a sudden like 30 extra names attached to it type thing. All of the books are kind of like that. So instead of you getting the book Fahrenheit 9/11, a very popular book, it's like Celsius 232.
Yeah.
Look, that's what I mean. It's
nice.
So all the books are like some sort of like play on words, flip of words on the regular titles. So like one of the horror books you can get is called The Dulling.
Nice.
As opposed to The Shining.
Yeah, I was like, nice. I like that.
One of them is Away with the Breeze.
Gone with the Wind. Nice.
You see what I mean? Like all the books are like they're dollar store knockoffs. So you're like, motherfuckers.
How do I salvage?
Do you need a bench to salvage? I forget.
It could be.
I think you might have to go to like.
Oh, there it is. Yep, you got it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think you need a bench to salvage or whatever. I was gonna say I thought it was like an anvil. So yeah, I ended up doing that and just having an absolute blast with some other people. And we just all hung out. It was just a good time.
Nice.
We all hung out, chatted, had some really good laughs. My favorite part was when they realized like how high I was. Like I told them that I was gonna have them. Like they're like,
I'm gonna blaze it up, brothers.
Oh well, the thing was is like I was laughing at all kinds of stuff that was coming up. Every one of those book titles like made me laugh when I read them. I was like, oh my god, this is so fucking corny and punny. And then it dawned on one of them, going like, wait, did you actually have like what you said you were having? And I was like, yeah, I did a while ago. I said I had my dessert. It's gonna be fun.
Sorry, I heard that. I just was, had to go
That's
get
okay.
some snacks and stuff. So.
All good. So yeah, it dawned on them, and they just like stopped dead in their tracks mid-conversation with me, and just goes like, "You are fucking high, aren't you?"
I cannot do that
Oh
here.
my god! It like literally smacked them like a fucking freight train, and then they started bursting out hysterically with laughter, going like, "Oh shit! No wonder why like this is appealing to you so much right now." Like, this is dumb, and also you were the one who made the mistake of showing me what a used book box can do.
The mark of the Heraudron.
So you can
An
buy
ancient
used
order
books
of
in this
scholars and
game,
mages,
and
sworn to protect
sometimes
the sanctuary from
they
demons.
can be like
These
fucking
days,
Pokemon
we are
and
few
be
in
goddamn shiny.
There is
Because
another
sometimes
Heraudron.
in the used book
His
box
breadth of
you
knowledge
can get
about
a
demons
first
is
edition
equal
or
only
a
to
signed
his
copy
hubris.
of said book. Or even better,
Sounds like he could
special
help us.
ability modifiers in the game if you
You should
find
seek him
those
out
books.
to Skullsglen.
Oh damn!
So I'm like, that's what I mean. It's
But
like,
don't
and
forget
these
about
are
the
in
cathedral.
the used
They'll be
book
expecting it,
boxes.
and they might prove to be
They're like,
useful
yeah,
outcomes.
why? It's like,
I'm going
you
to
know I
advance
play
steps to find
Magic
out
the
who that
Gathering,
man is.
right?
Join me when you can. Just be careful. Your
Other
time
guy
is to
that's in the
live.
call goes,
The visions you see.
this is gonna be just
You
like
have the
cracking
key
packs.
to finding her and stopping whatever she has planned.
I spent a 7-hour stream today just making a used bookstore, and I want to go back to playing it again already.
Sometimes our paths in life are set to collide. We just don't
It's
know
so funny though, you know what I mean? Just like
whether it is by
like,
accident or
I don't
fate's
want to
hand.
say I'm addicted to the game, but I
nothing we
might
can do
be
about it.
addicted to the game.
The wanderer lost in the storm, fed the blood of
It's like I ride out the highs and the lows,
saved
and like
by a
have
lone
like
monk.
fucking.
Different lives and incidents.
I'll take
drawn
like
together.
half the money I get and spend it on used
By
book
what?
boxes, but then I've got to sell all the extras, like the common cards, so to speak, like the actual used books. So it's like a gamble every friggin' time. It's like, will this box pay for itself, or am I just gonna be in debt?
But at the time, I thought I had the chance to protect humanity from the daughter.
And then
of
the
hatred.
game will like forcibly slow my hand and go like, yo,
The wanderer's
gotta
connection
chill
to
out
her
and
gave
sell
me
some of
hope.
this stuff first, because like it'll give me like 3 boxes in a row with no special book whatsoever. And the fourth box will have 1, and it's not even very high valued, so it doesn't even pay for even like an eighth of what I spent.
Damn.
And then I've got like basically like 39 fucking books that are all like only $5 a piece. It's not gonna pay for the, what was it, the 135, so roughly $600 I spent. It doesn't matter that there's 39 of them. It's not gonna equal the same amount of money.
Yep.
But yeah, I came up for the idea for this playthrough last night when I was just being an absolute Scrooge. I was like, no, if you don't like my fucking prices, get out. I don't care. My price says $22 a book, and if you don't want to pay for it, get out. And like I had the whole call just absolutely roaring with laughter, just like being this like ornery prick of a bookstore owner who's making it like a maze to walk in and try and buy shit, and making it difficult for them to find anything. I'm like yelling at them for not wanting to pay too much money. So I'm like torturing them with my bookstore.
Nice.
Sure, yeah, come on in here. You can get your books if you can find them. Having to walk to the random back corner of the store, even though like the
Take
cash
one of my
register is
steeds,
literally blocking
free
the
of
door when
charge.
you come in. It was perfect. From certain angles, your character looks like oh, why can't I think of his name? The guy from Kratos. He looks like Kratos.
Oh yeah, kinda.
I was trying to think of it because it was like God of War. No, God of War is the title of the game. It's not what was God of War's name? I was like, oh, Kratos, yes. So, yeah, depending on which way he's looking, he kind of looks like Kratos running around. Yeah, I haven't played Diablo 4 in like almost a year and a half now.
Not while I'm in town.
Yes, well, Bozan has yet to return from delivering our tithing demands to Menestad. Perhaps you could sweep the roads and see what's taking him so long. The cathedral must receive its dues.
That is a pretty impressive 15 stream streak, man.
Thanks. Do you have Netflix?
I do.
Apparently they just added District 9 to it. Not sure if you've ever watched that.
Oh yeah, no, I watched it. We're good.
It's going back onto the service, that's all.
Ah.
Sorry, I was just scrolling into someone cut out a Rocketeer from an Arc Raiders picture and then placed it over their own truck. It's like, damn, looks like I can't go back to work tomorrow.
Nice.
Is it common for devout folk to
Rocketeer
drink
standing
so
outside his house. I'd be
enthusiastically?
absolutely terrified. I would probably possibly have a heart attack on site because that thing is terrifying.
Yep.
Damn cold, isn't it? The new militia recruits have been training night and day. They deserve a little praise. But I can't let them see me as soft. Mind giving them a cheer for me? Easy coin for you, a boost of confidence for the recruits, and I get to go on being the hard ass. Everybody wins.
I'll handle it. Greetings. Well done. Not while I'm in town. That was not bad.
Thanks. I hope they don't get used to it.
Not while I'm in town.
We were born in sin, children of darkness. But the Father's light can be sought through penitence and faith. Walk in the light. We must be ever vigilant against sin, brother.
Yes, Reverend Mother.
Let the light of Inarius burn away wickedness. Let not temptation lead you from his holy radiance. Let righteousness sear away corruption and sin. Cast out thy darkness, for only light must remain.
Cast out thine darkness, for only light must remain.
Is this the one from the west?
Yes, Reverend Mother. Did Lorath not accompany you?
He sent me on without him.
Putting faith in that old man was a mistake. What could possibly be of greater import?
Lilith.
So, you know. We have received word from one of our knights of a demon sighting in Gale Valley.
Does it still work?
The description matches too closely to the sighting in the west. If you would travel to Yelesna and take stock of the events there, you would have the gratitude of the Cathedral of Light. I had thought to send Lorath, but...
Again, he fails in his duty.
With or without Lorath, the will of Inarius shall be done. Here, take the knight's report before you go.
Reverend Mother, I received a report of a potential demon sighting. Horned woman near Yelesna Mines. Performed routine inspection, nothing yet. Sent in priest and escort of knights. We'll report in when we find something.
One of our flock, the Watch Commander, Vigo, sent word of a demon sighting. A girl claimed to see a horned woman. The risk is too great to dismiss. Seek him out. He should be well into his search. She is spawn of a prime evil. Mark my words, Nevesk was but the beginning. She will kill again. But our father, the angel Inarius, is prophesied to defeat her. Where there is faith, there need not be fear. His skill is unmatched. But as you can see, he's not so reliable.
It's not out of indifference. He went off searching for a pale man who accompanied Lilith.
So someone is helping her. How easily the souls of men sink to darkness.
It's very true.
What is?
I'm not ready yet.
What's up?
You said it's very true.
Oh, you said how easily the souls of men sink into darkness. It's like,
oh,
yeah, that's very true.
You, wanderer, I know what you are. I know what you are. Joseph told me. He told me about Nevesk, about the blood. Fool. A demon's blood is a lie. Go to Nevesk. Go. You...
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I need more essence. I'm not ready yet. I'm out of essence. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. need more time. I have no potions. I'm not ready yet.
All right.
All in it for the night?
No, I'm just looking at the let's see here. It's blood surge, supernatural blood surge, paranormal blood surge. Okay. I have to just look at this. Okay.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah.
I'm out of essence. I'm not ready yet. essence. I need more time. I need more essence. I need more time. I'm not ready yet. I lack the required essence. I need more time. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I need more time. 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 I lack the required essence. I need more time. I need more time.
Wouldn't have made it without you.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I need more time.
You're a saint.
I need more time.
Wouldn't have made it without you.
I'm not ready yet. I need more time. I need more time. I need more time. I'm out of essence. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I cannot carry more.
essence.
I need more time.
They have surrounded us. I'm not sure what or who summoned the demons here, but they overwhelmed us in the mine in mere moments. I tried to run, but stumbled over loose rocks. Now my cursed leg is broken. I can hear the echoes of other people still alive, but I can't see them. I suppose it doesn't matter. As long as the demons can't see me, I'm safe.
My bags are full. I'm not ready yet. I need more time. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I need more time. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I need more time. I need more time. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I need more time. I'm not ready yet.
The old bots.
I need more time. I need more time. more time.
Thank you.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. My bags are full.
Sorry.
You okay, bro?
Yeah, man. I was just getting comfortable and accidentally like brushed the mic up against the blanket I was moving. It's a little cool in my room, so I was just grabbing a blanket.
A little cool in Canada? No. Never.
My high today was 14 Fahrenheit. Don't talk. 14 is damn cold.
That do seem to be a bit chilly.
I'm not ready yet. I need more time. I'm not ready yet. I need more time. I'm not ready yet. I need more time. I need more time. I cannot carry more.
Sheesh. Legendary pants. Holy shit. Legendary ring. Holy shit. Well, damn. Do I have to go that hard?
I cannot carry more. My burden is too great.
Indeed I am. My guard turned on me, tried to choke the life out of me. All I could do before I lost consciousness was go over the cliff. I need to return to Kyovashad and request a night escort. Please, take the tithing demands to the merchant lord, Talgun, in Menestad.
I could use some assistance.
Wouldn't have made it without you.
Light, show me mercy.
You're a saint.
No, no, no!
I beg you!
Help! I beg you!
I'm not ready yet. I need more time.
I beg you!
I am in your debt, stranger.
You played Marvel Rivals before, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What do you ask? Did you want to play?
Oh no, I was just curious, and was on console. I don't know if I have anything on PC. Anyways, one of the guys I watched on YouTube put out a video where he was sponsored by Marvel Rivals to make the video, and he warned them it's going to be awful. And they're like, "That's okay. It's just do your thing." And he's like, "Okay." His video that it was scheduled for was a home theater PC, and if it was any good to game on. So,
a home theater PC?
Yes. So basically all it was before was just a way for DVDs to be upscaled and be like first generation Blu-rays. So that way it could process everything. So anyhow, they were like basically full-blown computers to be able to process it when it was like trying to upscale DVDs to be like HD DVDs and whatnot.
My bags are full.
It was a computer that just processed it all. And he's like, "Okay, well, let's go ahead and check this out." So he opens it up. He's like, "What's this?" Someone's already been inside. He starts digging around. Like, it looks like a monstrosity. It's huge. He's like, "This is a big boy." He drops it on his table, and like the whole camera shakes. And so he does some really interesting stuff. And somebody was asking me, like, "Why do you like him?" It's like, because he does really stupid things that aren't supposed to be games on. And in that video for that PC, the minimum requirements are not even like registering on it. Like, it's that bad, but it still played the game.
Necessary arrangements. Please, excuse me.
And I showed it to like one of my tech friends the other night. He's like,
I
"You know
shouldn't
what?
be holding this in my hands.
If anything, it is a testament as to how much they made that game resilient to even when they can't have the minimum requirements that it will still play." He's like, "That is impressive." The only thing in the video that he couldn't get around and had to change about it was the graphics card, because it didn't support DirectX 12. That's the absolute bare minimum. If it had supported DirectX 12, it would have been perfectly fine. They wouldn't have had to
Return the
change anything at all.
gemstones he stole, and I'll make it worth your while.
But literally, the card was just old enough that DirectX 12 wasn't around at the time when it was made.
Oh,
and
okay.
it physically wouldn't be able to process it because it just didn't have the lanes that were required for it. So that's why he's like, "I gotta change this." He tried running it and it just like insta-crashed the second. It's like, DirectX 12 not found on this system. When he tried to install it, it's like, nope, there's nothing here that supports that. So.
I saw eyes in the darkness of the forest before I reached town. Glowing eyes. I've never been so terrified.
Came apart nicely. That's good salvage. You can take what's left.
All right, it's yours.
I cannot do that here.
Bad enough I have to stand watch. Now I'm supposed to police the pickpockets?
These pilgrims making their way to Kyovashad are good people. We do our best to keep them safe from the vampires.
One.
Get that one. I'm not ready yet. Get that one.
That's one. There's one. That's one. Get that one. There's one. That's one. Get that one. There's one. Get that one. That's one. There's one.
We've accomplished much, but always more to be done.
That spineless merchant.
I need more time.
So, the deed is done. Excellent. I'm sure you've heard the new word as it spreads. We will no longer suffer at the hands of the lesser. Our strength...
I think I am going to call it at that, unfortunately. But, yeah. But if you're wanting to play, I know you've probably been arc raided out, but if you want to play it again anytime in the near future, let me know.
Oh, I'm not arc raided out, man. I just literally, the only reason I didn't do it today was just because at the time when I went to do my stream, it was just by myself. So I was like, well, I'll play a game that I can do that way.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I will catch you later, brother. Thank you for dropping by the stream. It's just you and me this time around, so which I'm fine with. That's good. Yeah, I'm glad we get to chat.
Absolutely, man. Hope you have a good night.
You too, man. Have a good one, bro.